Today's horoscope, Libra March 11th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. People can be seeking you out for conversations or ideas today. However engaged you are, do be careful to avoid the trap of communicating and relating in patterns that don't serve you well anymore just because they're familiar. If you stay too rooted in your old ways of approaching an issue, others might also focus on past matters you'd prefer not to remember or review. Do your best to be open to new and improved ways of connecting so that you're learning and reviewing, not merely rehashing. Negotiations can figure strongly now, and it's a time for being fair and objective. Reconnecting with someone from your past can be a strong draw, or you're learning new things about a previous relationship. Opening your mind to another person's perspective can broaden your vision, and you may be looking back on a situation with new eyes. If the ball seems to be in the other's court now, recognize that it's not about control or power. Instead, it's about sharing the spotlight. You're feeling quite attuned to the universe now. In fact, you're feeling on fire for life. This is because our sweet moon is linked effortlessly to you from the distant corners of the Leo heavens. Leo naturally rules courtship, dating, true love, fertility, and expression in astrology. Hence, you are more easily able to harness these frequencies and apply them to your life and plans at this time. Regardless of whether you are single or attached, consider how you can embrace your inner child and live like you're falling in love for the very first time. Who should you reconsider for companionship? Someone may ask for a second chance when the moon in Leo trines Mercury in Aries and Venus retrograde in Aries. This individual might be a former colleague, employer, client, or mentor. Regardless of how you know them, they may want to reconnect and rekindle a professional relationship. Although this could be tantalizing, you should wait. Do not rush into this working relationship just because you have some history with this person. Consider what you would need in order to work with them again. Today's atmosphere helps you express your emotional side. With so much attention being paid to your energetic personality, it can sometimes be a challenge to make yourself vulnerable and really know what you are feeling. Movement that challenges you to be physically vulnerable is a recommended practice for emotional release. Yoga, of course, and stretching out the chest cavity in particular. Applying a hot water bottle to your chest at night is another way to bring gentle attention to your emotional core. This day brings you the opportunity to turn over a new leaf. Take the time to think about the individual areas of your life. Write them out and consider the places you'd like to bring change to by working on yourself and your approach. Be sure to set realistic goals for yourself. Trying to do too much at one time can set you up for failure. Choose one area and work it before moving on to something else. Step at a time is the way to go for lasting changes. What makes the moon spending its final hours in your career sector at a friendly aspect to Neptune in your work sector significant is not just the positive start this is going to give to the new working week. It is that this is happening just as after 15 years Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, moves into his final 3 weeks in your career sector, and just as 2 weeks after turning direct. This has helped to jumpstart Mars' competitive spirit in work and job matters. This leaves you with your professional instincts sharp as you move into some of the most pivotal weeks of this professional year. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love not only in your relationship sector but in retrograde motion, is 17 days away from retrograding back out, Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, is 3 weeks away from his first visit in our lifetime. While they will miss each other by a few days, they will spend plenty of time together when she returns. For now, Venus is asking that you trust your heart when it comes to a sense of what's possible. Daily Planetary Overview. There are moments in life when we carry emotions, thoughts, or truths that weigh us down. Today brings a rare and powerful opportunity to release them. Along with this strong communicative energy, you may also feel an increased sense of leadership in your personal relationships. Whether in friendships, family dynamics, or professional settings, you are drawn to take charge and offer guidance. Your ideas are valuable, and you naturally want to share them, helping others see the possibilities that arise when they are embraced. However, leadership is not just about presenting your visione euro, it is also about listening. Pay attention to the perspectives and desires of those around you. A truly strong leader knows when to stand firm and when to be receptive to the input of others. If you can find that balance, you will not only inspire those around you but also create an atmosphere of mutual respect and collaboration. After such an active and expressive period, it is equally important to take a step back and reflect. If you have been in constant motion, take some time to process everything you have set in motion. A quiet moment to yourself, away from distractions, can bring clarity and allow you to assess what steps need to be taken next. Reflection is not about second-guessing yourself but about ensuring that your actions and words align with your deeper intentions. Have you ever had a day where so much happened that you needed time to absorb it all? Allow yourself that space now. With so much energy focused on communication and leadership, it might be challenging to focus on routine responsibilities. Daily tasks may feel mundane in comparison to the bigger ideas occupying your mind. If you find yourself struggling to stay motivated, remind yourself that even the small, seemingly insignificant tasks contribute to the larger picture. You may not see immediate results, but every effort you make moves you forward. If things do not go as expected, do not be discouraged. Success is often built on moments of trial and error. When you regain your composure, your confidence will naturally return, and you will see improvements. Think back to a time when you faced setbacks but later realized they were simply stepping stones to something greater. Keep that perspective in mind today. At times, it may feel frustrating when others do not immediately see things from your point of view. You may feel absolutely certain that your perspective is right, yet those around you seem to resist. Rather than pushing too hard, consider taking a step back. Sometimes, people need time to come to their own realizations. If you allow space for that to happen, they may eventually see the value in your insight without feeling forced or defensive. It can be tempting to prove a point in the moment, but true wisdom is knowing when to let people come to their own understanding. The respect and trust you build through patience will make them more likely to listen in the future. Financial matters, though not always the most exciting, deserve attention now. This is an ideal time to tackle overdue tasks, organize important documents, and gain a clearer understanding of your financial situation. While it may not be the most thrilling activity, taking control of these aspects will give you peace of mind and a sense of stability. Have you ever avoided looking at your finances, only to feel relieved once everything was finally in order? This is your opportunity to get ahead and make informed decisions that will benefit you in the long run. On a physical level, today's energy encourages movement and well-being. If you have been neglecting your body's needs, now is the time to reconnect with your physical self. Exercise does not have to feel like a chore, it can be something that enhances your overall sense of vitality. Whether it is a structured workout, a walk in nature, or simply stretching and breathing deeply, any effort toward movement will contribute to your overall well-being. If you have been feeling out of balance, incorporating a wellness routine, even in small ways, can have a significant impact. When was the last time you truly felt in tune with your body? Use this as a reminder to care for yourself in the same way you care for others. With so much potential in the air, today is about finding the balance between expressing yourself and listening, between taking action and reflecting, between leading and allowing others to step forward. What is one thing you can do today to create more clarity, harmony, or progress in your life? How can you use this energy to strengthen your relationships, improve your well-being, or move closer to your goals? Take a moment to set an intention for the day, and trust that the universe is aligning in your favor.